Okay, Kojak here. I'm gonna do a video recording audio over a old Hangout recording, which I forgot to turn the mic on because most of the time when I do the recording for the webinar, I left the mic off. So I had recorded a 45-minute video, and there's no audio on my part. So okay, so we're gonna go over some of the old slide material, okay, and then I'll put my audio in. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. Okay, so here is the video that we did. See, it's about 45 minutes long, so we will go through it, and I'll try to record over the audio portion of it. Okay. I'll turn this audio down. Okay, and then I'm going to record over. As I'm recording, there might be some audio coming out from the original video. So here I'm showing the matrix, right? The matrix shows that, oh, that was fast. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back all the way. Okay, so here I'm showing the what they call the position of Tashinaya's matrix, and then you can see I have left on here. Sorry, this is not. This is the Lona's position, and Tashinaya is right here. Okay, and I'm showing basically the position inside the matrix where they are, and what I'm sharing right now is basically asking the members, right, to use a timeline chart to record down, because everybody has got 5 or 10 names that can put down quite easily. So what we do is we record down the time and date that we inform them. Okay, all we need is to indicate if they say no, put here say no, and then when they say no, so that we can come back and show them the result later again. Okay, so this is a first come first serve basis, and you must understand this is written on a blank piece of paper with pencil. Okay, so if it's done on paper, there's no pressure, there's no asking them to sign up or anything. So we just want to go through this exercise of writing down the names. Okay, everybody knows some other people in terms of names, right? So when we do this exercise, we're actually getting ready to do some kind of a structuring. Okay, this is important because if they do this exercise, then it becomes a musical chair game, because here we are talking about sense of urgency. Okay, so if they understand that there are people to be placed into the matrix simply because we do this exercise of putting their name in, then all we are doing is basically position names. Okay, that's got nothing to do with the product. It's all about the system. Okay, so here I made it into this particular what you call format, but doesn't really matter. All you need is a blank piece of paper. Okay, just take pencil so that you can change the name in order, and then you can just use new piece of paper and update yourself. Okay, so what we want to do is structure the people into groups. Okay, the same groups. So now here you can see our matrix, our default matrix will show basically your front two line, and these two positions are most important because you have only 2 seats in the front row. Okay, so it could be the first one here and the second one here. It goes from left to right. So if you position your first two, you want actually to be your friends first. If you put your friends in there, that's the correct move, because if you happen to find a gold mine and then you didn't inform your own people, that's kind of silly. So we want to inform our own people first, and then it's up to them to say no to you. Okay, here I'm going back into the matrix. I'm trying to go back to show you the matrix. So the default matrix is basically positioning you on top, and then your first level of 2 and your next second level of 4. Okay, 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. So I'm not too sure what I said here earlier, but I'm going to try to follow the slides, so my audio will be a little bit lagging behind the slides. Okay, so here I'm telling you my first guy is Don and my second person is Rob, and the reason why they came in that order is because this could be 17 minutes and then this one could be 18 minutes. So within 1 minute there's a difference in positioning. And if you look at some of the timing, okay, if you look at, let's say, the second row, the timing is sequential, almost like in terms of few seconds one after another. So if we don't fill the position ourselves, then the computer is going to fill it for us. So you can see 50 something second, 52, and then this one is 56. So computer is filling 1, 2, 3 according this way, left to right. Okay, any untaken seats will be filled up by the computer if we have lock-in position. So in the cutoff date, once we cut off the date, then we will be designating who goes to each which seat, okay, according to the timelines that he signed in. Okay, left to right, one by one. Okay, so if you go in this way, some of the, let's say, seats being taken will be driven down, so that won't be a untaken seat. The untaken seat will be filled up by the computer timeline. Okay, the overspill. Okay, let's wait for the next one to change slide, because I was probably talking about something else in the original video. Okay, and then we probably also take some time to, let's say, find the next slide. So I'll just pause for a little bit. Okay, now I'm jumping over to okay, the slide where it's showing if you are blue 1 star, then basically you are just what they call doing the monthly month by month. And then if you do the 3-star one, which is the yearly prepaid, then the income rewards will be actually different. Okay, so we are calculating for that blue star 1 star, then you'll be getting $15 per person. But if it's a 3-star, then you'll be able to you'll be able to what you call do $30 instead of $15. Okay, so there'll be a big difference in terms of the payout. So let's see what else will come in the next slide. So for those builders, right, there will be a big difference. So you must understand that if we pay month by month for 12 months and we pay prepaid for 1 full year, the total pay up to the company is the same amount. The total amount is the same, but the payout will be a huge difference. Okay, so please make sure your people understand this. Give them a chance to understand the numbers, and then if they don't have money to pay, then it's okay. But if they do understand, then they will make an effort.
Sheena got paid for 1-star pay.
Okay, so yes, but the thing is, before that she was blue star, so she will be paid $15 each personal. Then when she upgrade, depending on the cutoff point, then she'll be paid $30 per person as a 3-star. So just make sure they understand, so they give them a choice to choose. Okay, if they don't have money, that's fine, but they need to understand the difference. Okay, let's see what else. Now this is showing the what they call matching bonuses. So if you have personally sponsored, that's going to be 30% on what they make in the matrix, and then 15%, and then the 5%, and 3%, and 2%, all down to the 5th level. So actually you can see on my 5th level, probably that's where Tashinaya is, and I will get 2% of her matrix volume. Okay, so it's very important that we start off with 3-star. Okay, so now you can see I'm going to go towards that leaderboard. So you'll see Tashinaya going about 79, and then here Austin Zulov is my sponsor. He's at 50. Okay, and there are some more names inside the leaderboard. Okay, so you must understand these leaderboard people are what they call put into my matrix only after the matrix is being updated. So we don't really know who comes into our matrix. Okay, so here you can see Catherine Mason. She is probably on my 2nd or 3rd level. Okay, so she got 23, and then further down, Rob is my personal. He got 17. Okay, see, so your personal you can control, but the others you cannot control. It's all by time sequence. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we go now to genealogy.
I'm looking. Yeah.
So this is Don. Don is my first sign up. Okay, and he beat my 2nd person sign up by probably over 1 minute later. Okay, so he was in earlier, but look at what Don inherited. He inherited, let's say, Benjamin on the left side. Okay, on the left side, and then the Dalana
Right.
is over here on the right
Yeah,
side.
he's smoking.
Yeah, he definitely is sponsoring like crazy, and that's also in the leaderboard. And then this one here under Dalana is Tashinaya, and they are driving down quick because they are not waiting for overspill. They are going downwards. Okay, they are going downwards past my 14
Yeah,
level.
Yeah, I know him.
Okay, and then this one here, Steve.
Who is he?
Steve sponsor Dalana.
Yeah,
Yes,
I would love
okay.
to connect with him.
Yeah. Okay. So we're starting to meet all these team members, which are our destined matrix partners. Okay, because you must understand some of these are separated by just seconds, few seconds. Okay, and they get into that particular
Steve
matrix.
did. That's Austin's personal.
Yeah, and then what they call lines. Okay, they are all separated by few seconds, and then maybe few minutes. Okay, into the next level. So we are starting to understand how this whole system works.
I realize that.
Okay, so we want to connect them. We want to connect them in the Facebook. We get to know them, and we can inform them, hey, we are teammates, and then we want to work together. So we start to add them into the groups. But because there's so many names, we are doing them by batches. So Kid is also another leader, and then under Kid is James, and then you have all these leaders being able to lead their groups. So we want to start to build cell groups, okay, little cell groups. And then under Rob, we're going to have a lot of also other leaders, which we will start to kind of meet them, because right now we don't know them, but they are in the matrix. Okay, so we got to get to know our teammates and drive it down deep. Okay. Okay, let me just pause. Okay, so here this is the diagram that I want to explain. So picture this. Okay, this is a stadium. This could be a real stadium with the capacity of 60,000 members. And then for the power line, okay, I want to explain the power line. Right now, our power line is pretty big now, because our company joined some other company, and then you have all these big number of members coming in. Okay, but our paid up members is still under 4,000. But the power line is almost like the ticket line. Think about the ticket line queue, and you're adding people, and people are trying to pay for their ticket packages. Okay, so the moment they pay, they are coming into this stadium, okay, with their so-called matrix, with their rows of seats, so-called. Okay, just imagine rows of seats. So basically what you can do is, now right now you're paying for the 2x14 matrix or the rows of seats, and you can only fill so many people up in your matrix. So if you look at mine, then basically I got a 2x14 matrix, okay, but I got the A team and the B team.
Yep.
So it's Don is here, and then Rob is here. Okay, and everybody would be able to fill up the matrices. So if we got 4,000 people, we got 4,000 matrices. So now you can start to see those people coming in. What's happening is, if we drive it down, okay, if we drive it down, we'll be able to fill up those seats first. Okay, so now we got 100 over 1,000 pre-enrollees. This is the ticket line, and then we got 3,842 paid members. So that are as many matrices as the paid members. But the thing is, you want to understand that this red line is the computer going in to fill the untaken seats, right? If we drive this down, the seats are taken. So the computer cannot fill into the taken seats. They're going to fill into the untaken seats. Okay? The sequence got to be left to right. But this is slow because it's going horizontally. And as it goes down, it takes longer because there are more seats, right? So what we want to do is we want to start the matrix, and then we drive it down. The moment we drive it down, we take up the seats.
Yes.
Then we go fill up the empty seats. We try to teach the people who are stuck in that place because they are not driving it down. So the idea here is to fill up the matrix. Okay. Now this is limited. This is 60,000 in the football stadium, but in a computer virtual stadium, there's unlimited seats. You can put 3 million people. So you imagine our matrix, a 2x14, is only 32,000 seats. So 32,000 seats into 3 million is just a small matrix, okay? It's just small. Those people like this blue one just join in and they say, oh, where am I overspill? You just started. Your turn hasn't come for the line to fill up, okay? You got to wait for it. Okay, so here, let me see. I'll see if I can find another diagram. One sec. I was looking for another diagram. Hold on. Okay, I found it. Okay, so now you can see it is actually a stadium. So you see the orange line dividing the A from B because they are basically two separate groups. So the A group here, you see 2, 4,
Right.
2, 4, 8, then and go down 16, right? So again, each one has a left side and the right side. Okay, so the two first position are very important because it start the leader as the individual group.
And Ivan, yep.
Yeah, okay. So same thing for the blue. Everybody got to start filling up their own matrix 2 by 14. So everybody got that 2 by 14 matrix to fill. So that's the pictorial form. And then this one here, you can see, for example, Tashinai going down like crazy deep past my 14 level, and then some of her members going down also. So this is not waiting for the overspill. This is driving down deep, and then this one slowly take his time and filled up. So you imagine if down the road we got 3 million members coming in, some of these early matrices will be filled easily. Understand? So this diagram will represent that basically you got two groups, right? You got two groups, and then this is your two groups, but your individual personally sponsored is your front line. So you can do many front lines. Like Tashinaya has got maybe 79 across or 89 across. It's a separate personal enrollee kind of a matrix or tree. Okay, so you got to understand there are two separate things. So if you have a lot of people in your first personally sponsored, then there's a second line, there's a third level kind of thing. But they got nothing to do with your personal matrix because all of them will be somewhere inside these two groups, right? Either this group or that group. But those personal can be also spread out according to the timeline of entry. Okay, because you got your personal. And then you got their personal.
You guys know what she's doing in order to get those numbers, right?
Yeah, tell us.
She's going in the cyclers and the rev share groups.
Okay.
She has a script that she posted in the YMC group, and she's approaching those people, and that's how she's been getting her sales. So these are people she doesn't even know in the rev share and cycler groups.
Yeah, so that's good because she's using paid method. But don't forget that if she goes very wide, like 100, 200 personal, then those people who couldn't sponsor people and having to pay $35 each month, still going to quit because they don't know what to do. $35 is still money for them. So if we help them get people to sponsor under them, then they cover their auto ship. Then they will stay. They will never quit. Okay, so we got to teach them a more efficient way. The beginners may not want to spend money on the paid advertising. Okay, so yes, she will have to understand that and come down and help the people. Okay, cover their auto ship. Okay, let's see what else I have in the next slide. Okay, I was looking for that population thing. So it's all about this filling up of the matrix. Understand this has got nothing to do with the product. It's just a number where you have so many people in that row. So we are playing the what they call musical chair thing. We are playing the what called fear of loss. So you must understand when we come down to our right now the overspill is around 6 level, and if we keep filling by the 10 level, I would have filled up 2,000 seats. And if you fill up 2,000 seats and everybody's matrix is filled in that sense, then they are going to get paid small amount of money first, okay? But eventually when you go down to this number, this is 100%. I'm going to explain the 100% concept right now, okay? So if we fill up 100%, everybody gets a little bit money, and their matrix is pretty much within this matrix. So if you are talking about 100%, that's 33,000 seats all filled. Okay, so you got to be clear on that. So our mindset right now is we know this is possible to fill. It only takes time to fill it 100%, but we want to speed it up faster. Okay, so now I'm going towards a reason why people don't understand and get stuck. Okay, so I'm gonna. I'm going to ask you to read this, okay? So finished files are the results of years of scientific studies compared with the experience of many years. Now I want you to read out loud, okay? Read out loud, and as you read, I want your eyes to count how many F's you see inside this paragraph. Ready, go. Okay, so when you finish, what is your answer?
4.
5.
Okay, so sometimes you see 3 only, okay? I want you to understand in the convention hall of 400 people, there are not even one person who saw 6. I want you to try again. Ready, go.
I got 5.
Okay.
I got 6 now.
Okay, she counted, she got 6 now.
Do it again.
Okay, so the point is this, I will explain. Now, when you read, which I ask you to read, and when you read off, your brain is going to interpret as OV, off. So if your brain says it's off, your eyes cannot see it, okay? Nothing to do with intelligence. It's all because the human brain cannot take 2 conflicting viewpoints at the same time. So off is read by the brain. If the brain say off, OV, the eyes cannot see F. It sees as OV. So even if people in the convention use a pen or pencil and stop right here, they cannot see the F. Okay, they read it as OV. Okay, so it doesn't exist as F. That's why you cannot see it. And it's nothing to do with intelligence. It is just amazing. So when you give the command and say off, or you say I cannot find the salt bottle, where's the salt bottle? The wife say, okay, in the cabinet, usual place. And then you go to open up and say, I cannot find it. So you gave the command. You gave the command, say, I cannot find it. So even if the bottle is in front of her face, you cannot see it. The wife got to come all the way from the TV and say, no, right here. And then suddenly the salt bottle appears. Understand? So the brain commands the eyesight, the optic nerve. So when people say, I cannot sponsor 2 people, they actually gave the command. They gave the command and say, I cannot find 2 people, and they freeze, okay? So if you understand this, you're going to be able to go around them, okay? And then we're going to do it differently. We're going to actually give the fish away, the 2 fish away. So this concept is basically a pass it forward concept, okay? So I will explain a little bit more later on. Where we get the fish is because we got using long nets. We got lots of fish, so we can afford to give 2 away. So now I'll go into the diagram and find why we cannot use the fishing rod, okay? Because the fishing rod is too slow with 1 hook. Okay, let me find the picture first. Okay, so now I'm looking for that, what do you call, picture where it shows the fishing rod. Okay, so if it's a fishing rod, it has got 1 hook, so you can catch only 1 fish. 5 hooks on the same line, you're gonna catch 5 fish. So here I got a better way. Okay, we're gonna see this long net. Okay, this long net stretches over 5 time zone, and pretty much there are a lot of ways to do this net. We can do PPC, we can do all the 24/7 method of automatic traffic and everything, and we shoot the fish. We shoot the fish into this V-shaped long net, okay, through a little channel called 3495 monthly channel, okay, and go into the next section called the PTP matrix. Okay, we start to fill the seed one by one, and then we want to teach them this system, which is actually more efficient, because you must understand people are stuck with about product. It's not. It's about all these concepts. Okay, it's timeline concept, stacking concept, fear of loss concept, fill up the matrix concept, and the cyber swarm rescue team concept. Okay, without this, you cannot fill up the matrix. So I teach this because I collected all these concepts over the years. Okay, you got to understand each component, and it's important because here we are talking about a sequence of doing things. It's kind of the big picture. Okay, so if you are just stuck selling skincare product or whatever, you are focusing on the wrong thing. Okay, so what we want is to basically create a system so that we can teach the people, right? Teach the people the system, okay, so that they will understand that it's all about stacking names. Okay, so inside the classroom, I want you to understand the classroom has been set up already. So all you need to do is add people, all the members into this classroom, and then we have all these lessons all arranged already, all arranged in order. And here we are talking about this particular way of stacking. So if you look at it, this master bricklayer is stacking in a very, what they call, professional sequential manner. So he put one brick in, and he cannot go to Poconos or Pennsylvania to look for another brick to put in here. You see, notice, to be efficient in stacking, there must be continuous supply of fish or bricks, so that there is consistent stacking going on, thereby building momentum as you go along. Okay, so if he stopped for lunch or something, you must understand here, you might have another team member out in India or somewhere in another time zone doing the same thing. Okay, so this thing is a 5-time zone kind of thing. Okay, so you got to set it up properly so that we become master builder. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. So okay, now I'll show you basically what I did, because in my earlier days in school, I was a skinny kid, but because of conditioning, because of ways of finding out how to win. Okay, so you got to think with the winning mentality, how to beat the competition. So here you can see me having lots of gold medal as a skinny kid. How can I beat the taller guy, the stronger guy, the faster guy? Okay, by conditioning, the way I train. Then over here I explain how to do the 100%. Okay, so when I was thinking about jumping over a certain height, in this case maybe let's say 12 feet high, but I got to aim 20 feet high as my target. In my mind, I'm trying to jump the 20 feet, not the 12 feet. So if I jump 20 feet, I cannot make it because it's too high. The world record is at 20 feet. So I will miss it, but I will sail over with a lot of space left over the bar. Okay, so the idea is to aim high, and if you fail, it's still okay. Okay, so if I fail, I will get into the high percentile. I will succeed with, say, 90 something percent. So that's the whole idea here, is to aim for 100% to fill up the matrix. I know we cannot fill 100%, but I'm thinking and aiming for it. So when I aim for it, right, I may fail to do 100%. So I'm going to draw a diagram here to show you in pictorial form. Okay, so this concept, you got to understand that it has to be pictured in such a way that it makes it easy for us to achieve good result, nice result. So here I draw maybe 12 feet here, I think about 20 feet, and I want to clear over the bar with lots of space left. Okay, so if I aim for 100%, right, 100% in the fill up of the whole stadium. Okay, and I know we can do that because not every program provides me with this ingredient, but here you can see right now there are 3,000 people, and then we are expecting 3 million to come in. So basically, the 3,000 people is easily filled up. Okay, but our matrix got 32,000 people. Got it? But over a time sequence, it will be filled up slowly with the people coming in. So the computer is helping us fill up. Okay, but we don't want to wait for the computer. We want to streak it down each particular line, which is faster than the timeline sequence of what we call overspill. Okay, so if those who wait is because they don't understand. Those who are building, they are not waiting for the overspill, because we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen now. And if I miss the 100% and score 91%, hallelujah, a lot of people inside my matrix is going to get paid.
I'm still here. I got some background noise, so I'm on mute.
Yeah, it's okay. So I understand. And then basically, we want to think this way, okay? And then, you know, it is difficult for me to kind of tell everything one shot, but slowly going to get my picture, because I've been trying to fill up the stadium for many years, with different programs, and they are not suitable, the ingredient.
So I've got folks that I've sponsored who have people beneath them that are smoking. How do I mean, they've sponsored themselves essentially, or they've filled in. Behind me, how having the darndest time figuring out somebody like I have this one gal, Christy Brown, and there must be a dozen Christy Browns on Facebook.
Correct.
And I would like to get her. and talk to her. Come on, lady, you're missing out.
Well, first you got to friend them, but you don't know who to friend because there are 5 of them. So basically, like Austin's people, I don't know because one name could have 5 different particular faces, right? So I'll have to ask Austin, which one is your correct person? But anyhow, those people, just go on to the next one who is one name person, and then just connect them. I connect my orange people first.
Are they ever going to let us have access to
well,
emails or?
I'm not too sure. I think you're directly sponsored, you can, but the other, what they call other levels, I don't think they're going to give you the information, right? Just some names and everything. But personally sponsored, yes, you got all the information, email and everything. Okay. So anyhow, the thing is, I go with the orange first. I connect with them.
With Benjamin.
Yeah, Benjamin right now. So Benjamin could be orange by now. Probably he's still not updated yet, so he's still green. So we got to let them know they should. And I connect with the yearly first. There are so many orange, so I want to connect them batches by batches, right? So keep adding them into the groups.
I got a 3-way call I got to do.
Okay, you can go ahead. Okay. No problem, we'll continue. This is recorded and then play back later to see the rest. Okay, so here,
Hey, I'm good.
okay, so I was telling Dalona that we have to add the people into this particular classroom so that they can get themselves familiarized with all the concepts, okay? So I'm going to make Dalona into an admin, and then she can help me add people in and also approve people who want to come in. So, so it's just over here that you add the name in, and it's got to be friends before you can add their names, okay? And then if not, some of these requests to get in will be over here, so she can help me approve them. And and basically this is all done. These are old slides. These are a few years old, but some of them need to be updated with the PTP program, so that it's more what I call allocated towards the concept or the program of PTP. But doesn't matter because the sequence are still pretty much the same. And then some of the old, I would say, some of the old building sequence are all hidden. So I want to show you how to open them up. Okay. If you go into the what they call click under comments, I think under comments you got to hold on. Let me find it. If you can go down somewhere.
Okay, so basically, if we don't do it this way, then our matrix is not going to fill up because it's going to past level 14.
Yeah, it's difficult because only some lines is going to hit down, and then the rest of it are all empty seats. Okay, the empty seats are going to be filled by the company matrix filler, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow. Okay, so we're going to teach them a faster way. Okay, if everybody wakes up and then follow the sequence, we're going to fill up our matrix so much faster than the other people because they are not having this particular idea. So here I'm describing a building sequence. Okay, listen carefully. Your direct, okay, you have a direct. Everybody got a direct. Okay, basically your first people is your direct. So direct is in green, and then you go down. So if we make it happen for the direct will make it for the direct make it for his direct, then it's going to go down. It's going to go down this way. Okay. People are easy to find because you got many names. Okay, it's just a mental block that's the problem. So when you go down like that, you must understand A is on this side. B is actually also happening at the same time, but on this side, which is not drawn. Okay, so A is going down, B is also going down, the same sequence. Okay, then everybody got the AB. Everybody got the AB. So. So this is just a building sequence which I did for the earlier program, which is 5x4, but in our case it's 2x14. Okay, 2x14 is faster to build than 5x5 wide. You understand? 5 wide means 5 front. But the thing is, we can have our personal going at the same time in another enroller tree. Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So you're saying. My question is. So you're saying, for the people who have 10 personals, just put 2 directly under you, and you give those other 6 away.
Yeah. So everybody would have what they call direct 2x14 and then another enroller tree. Okay, so what we want to do is go back to the blank piece of paper, use pencil. Write down the names, okay? This is basically just urgency, sense of urgency. Record down their names. Pencil, I mean, there is no payment here. Just do the homework. Everybody can do this, right? Take a piece of paper and use a pencil and write down names, okay? We're going to teach the basic fundamental stuff, okay? So once they understand that this is going to be a time urgency, then you want to grab everybody down the road. It's crazy. Okay, so here is where we go and rescue those people who are stuck. This part here will help us feel the matrix. This is a very important concept, because by the time the leaders who don't really care about sponsoring people, now we're going to go into the stuck point and start to find out why they get stuck. Okay, we're going to release the stuck point. Okay, and we will have a lot of fish by then to give away. If we give 2 fish, the water runs again. That's it. That's the whole idea. Okay, and because once we understood this and teach everybody to do the same, we're going to release all the stuck points, okay? Okay, so now let me see what else I'm talking about here.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm checking on what else I missed. So this one here, in the previous program, I was stacking so hard. There are 3 other pictures like that, and you can see all this stacking. The company called a corporate meeting on me and change the pay plan on me. Okay. So it doesn't matter. It's just a stacking sequence kind of thing that we are practicing here. This one here, okay, so we don't worry about having $1 million in the bank. All we need is the interest, so-called the $10,000 per month is the same as $1 million nest egg in the bank. So somewhere along here, we're going to get our $10,000 a month, okay, somewhere here, okay, that's what we are after. And we start with $100 per month. Okay, let's see what else we got. I think we're coming to an end right now. So I want you to understand, I pretty much get this idea from the Richard Poe book called Wave 4, okay? This is a paragraph that we need to understand. See, if organization were to grow and try without ongoing personal individual recruiting, we can actually recruit a leader, okay? And he can bring in 85,000 strong, okay? That's crazy. That's crazy concept right there, okay? Going after the leaders. Because there's frenzy feasting going on. In their program, there's no frenzy feasting, okay? So here, everybody makes money. So those who are fast and sharp, okay, they're gonna make a lot of money. So the little guys will also be taken care of. Okay, let's see what else we got. Check.
What group are you in right now?
Group, this one here is.
What group are you in right now? Is that the one you saved me to?
Yeah, this one is the what you call Cyber Swam group, and then you are in now. So I made you an admin.
Okay.
And then you're going to start helping me add people in. Right now there are 300 something people members. So those are, some of them are old, just most of them are new. So here I set you into an admin position. And then we're going to have a lot more leaders understand, look, I'm not talking about the detail of my product, okay? We don't need to. The product has been chosen. There's no need to explain about travel. Right now it's basically to fill up the system, fill up the stadium, okay? Our vision is to fill up 100%. Our concept is basically to make it dense. This is probably the densest, and then yeah, the denser the better. And then when company or the other people start to ask questions, how come your group is so dense, then we can share with them the concept of Cyber Swarm. Then they can understand, they can do it too, okay? So here we do it with our group first, because basically I got to show a sample group. So this definitely going to start off with all this chat room, and basically I teach people with the with the video on how to structure the cell group, the what you call chat group, okay? And then we duplicate that, and then when the leaders are ready, they go out and they open another new chat room. It could be James' platoon, and it could be Catherine's platoon, it could be Delana's platoon, okay? Because eventually you're going to nurture your own leaders, and then you're going to push them out of the nest. When the eager baby is ready, the mother going to push him off the nest, so that the falling sensation can come down and they can flap their wings, okay? They can flap their wings and they're going to start flying. And you're going to teach these people basically how to structure the same thing. It's basically simple, open up the chat room and teaching the same stuff that we taught you. And then you duplicate by teaching your people the same steps.
So anybody that I get into after
Yeah.
With you, I just need to add them under people
Yes.
instead of personally.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes. And then basically we are teaching them how to do copy and paste. This whole thing is all copy and paste.
Inside the matrix. So if I personally sponsor a person today, I'm to pass that person on.
Well, that is passive forward. That one you got to understand first, okay? So we want to encourage them to do the name list first, okay? And if they really are stubborn and get stuck, yeah, maybe we can help them with giving 2 fish away. So that will be the last resort, because we want the line to flow, okay? So even if they don't flow, we give the 2 fish away. We work with the 2 people and we drive it down. So even those guys who are stubborn still get paid, okay? Well, they came in early, so we will reward them with some so-called small money, okay? It's just 2 fish. 2 fish from our net is nothing, because we got hundreds and thousands of fish in our nets, okay? Because of the way we fish, we got to get extra fish to give away. Never work with the fishing rod, too slow, okay? So here I want you to understand, I post this video of the old building sequence, so that you can understand how we build, how we pass it forward to the next direct. So when we make it for the direct, and they make it for the direct, and they make it for the direct, it is happening, stacking them down, okay? People just don't realize this is a much easier, faster way. Okay, so you're getting it very good. We are coming to the end, and then I am still excited. Even this is recorded over version, I'm still pretty much over excited. Okay, so now I'm gonna record this and pretty much pass this forward to all the leaders. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers yesterday. And then we will again meet on another hangout, and then I will share more, okay? Until you get the picture. The picture is not too difficult to get. It's just a faster way to get the gold medals. It's muscle conditioning. It's mental conditioning. It's all like, I want to win the gold medal. Okay. Silver is not an option, okay? So this is already added to you.
Send me
link. I did. I sent it to your Facebook. So basically we can stop here, and then can you see that, you know, basically with this method, we're gonna.
Thank you so much.
No problem.